People see media personalities and media life as kind of a glamorous sort of life. Well, back in the days, right? Because these days we are all media personalities. So I met this guy, I was about 21 years old. He turned out to be quite abusive. He was a prominent editor at a prominent TV station off Lyndhurst Road. Everybody knew, but no one actually helped me. I remember even going to Hertfordshire Police to get a restraining order, and I was told that we didn't live together, and so they couldn't grant me one. I went to 100 Man Police Station. It was the same thing. As a matter of fact, one night when they saw him, a female police officer said to me, word for word, "Allow me to tell upon the Chinaman." That's what she said to me. She said, "Allow me to tell upon the Chinaman. Look how the man handsome. Allow me to tell upon him, he would never do me that." That's what a police lady said to me. Anyway, one night he invited me to, was it Morgan's Harbor? I believe there was a hotel out by Airport Road. I can't remember if it is called Morgan's Harbor. So one night we went there, he and I. On the way, he tried to start an argument like he usually does, and then people will think that I am just quite unsociable, right? Or I'm being rude. So anyway, he and I, his uncle and his uncle's girlfriend, went to this place. The uncle's girlfriend, when it was time to order our meals, you know, she ran down a list of stuff, but my mind wasn't there. I just wanted to leave, but I felt forced to be there. So honestly, when she told me what was on the menu, I didn't hear a word. She asked me again, what is it I wanted from the menu? And I simply mumbled under my breath, "Variety is the spice of life." This man I was with, a prominent former editor who worked at a prominent TV station off Lyndhurst Road. This man laughed and talked whole night with everybody. I just sat there sullen. I think that's the word. I have brain fog, forgive me. Sometimes I forget things. And trust me, that night, that man, when we left there, he immediately changed. Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde. He immediately changed from the charming person, from the person who was laughing and giving jokes all night with them. And he took me to a hill. And what he did, I won't even repeat it here. But when I spoke to his ex-girlfriend, she could finish my sentences. Because this is how narcissists are. It's as though they went to the same university, they studied the same book. And you know something? He has 3 daughters. And even though he did to me what he did, I never one day wished it upon them. I never one day wished it upon them. At that time, he had only one. And I never wished upon her to get a man like he is. The thing is, he treats them like they are princesses. I lived to see the day he turned up at my mom's house wanting to apologize, saying, "Oh, I was a good girl and I didn't deserve it." I'm like, what the hell does he want? Why is he here? So yeah, somehow my mind kind of hid that somewhere in the back of my head, I assume. And it is only when I heard Happy Wife mention variety is the spice of life, it triggered that memory. Ladies, men, if you are in an abusive situation, you're in an abusive marriage, an abusive relationship, whether you're in a relationship with a partner, whether it's a friendship, whether it's family members, co-workers, your employers, whatever it is, there is always a way to get out. I know it's difficult. I also know it can cost your life, but staying can also do the same. I want you to reach out. I want you to seek help now. Plan your way safely out of it. Safely out of it. Especially if you have children. I didn't have children for him, but still, people don't understand. Me, I'm physically strong, so you have to get to my mind. And that is what he did. After a while, he wore me down mentally and emotionally. And that is the only way he could have conquered me, emotionally and mentally. There was only, no, sorry, I'm glad I remember this. There was only one policeman in Portmore who, when I went there that night, and I told him, because I went to a different police station, because the one at 100 man wouldn't help me. And when I went to that night, that man said, I know you, you don't deserve that. He called me outside, and he said, where him name, where him live? And he asked me, he said to me, do you know every single where he frequents? I said, yes, because I see him 365 days a year. If there was more, I would have seen him more. I couldn't get rid of him. And that police drove around with me all night. Snuff him out, I tell you that. And he made sure that he was never at any of those spots that night. The police is serious. He didn't even say to any of his colleagues. He just called me outside by himself. Whisper to me. You understand? All him says to them is, soon come. He not say nothing to them. And the whole night, the man a drive around for take him 3 points. And that morning when I slept a bit and I woke, I said to myself, you know what? I don't give life, and I'm not going to take any. I said, I wish though I live to see the day that something terrible happens to him, and I want to hear and there and see. Yes, that is what I said. Men, women, protect yourselves out there, all right? There are people out here who hate themselves, and they want you to hate yourself also. If you're a happy person, they will try their best to steal your joy at any cost. This post is just to highlight the things that we go through, you know, as women and as men. It doesn't matter how you look, your color, your size, your height, your weight, your educational level, your status in life. If you live uptown, downtown, round town, it happens. But it's for us, at the first sign of it, we take up a foot in our hand and run. Right? I'm Dion. My platform is Dove London. And until next time, the journey continues. Bye, guys.